We are back at the traditional Namibian village wedding, part 3. And today is the biggest day. The bride is finally ready. Just look at how beautiful she is. Before leaving for the church, her family gives her their final words of advice and blessings for married life. We were told to be at the church in the morning at 9 o'clock. I'm a pretty punctual person, and in Russia, if an invitation says 9 o'clock, you usually try to arrive a few minutes early. But then I noticed that no one seemed to be in a hurry. And once again, I was reminded of the famous African time. Nobody rushes, and even if you're 2 hours late, somehow you're still on time. The ceremony eventually started closer to 11 o'clock. The church ceremony lasted for several hours. The bride was walked down the aisle by her father. And I have to admit, I got a little emotional. The pastor gave a sermon and shared words of advice for the newlyweds. There were prayers, and family and friends took turns coming forward to congratulate the couple. By the way, in Russia, people usually shout at weddings, which literally means bitter. That's the cue for the bride and groom to kiss. Here, it's completely different. From time to time, the women let out very high-pitched traditional ululations while waving ceremonial fly whisks made from cattle tails. I was told this is how they express their joy for the newlyweds and wished them a happy married life. When the ceremony ended, the couple walked out of the church through a shower of flower petals. But there was one beautiful detail. These petals were made from dried flowers that the groom had given the bride throughout their relationship. Girls, you'll understand what I thought that was incredibly romantic. Then the celebration truly began. People danced, sang, cheered, and celebrated together, all while wishing the newlyweds a joyful and happy life. After that, we headed off for the wedding photo shoot. When I looked around, it reminded me of a movie. Everyone looked so beautiful and happy. The bridesmaids were all wearing matching dresses, and the groomsmen were dressed in matching suits. In Russia, matching bridesmaids' dresses aren't really part of our wedding tradition. Sometimes couples choose a color theme or dress code. After the photo shoot, we headed to the bride's village. That's where the celebration really began. But I'll show you that in the next episode. See you soon, guys.